Yeah, I actually think as far as the game went, I think we competed really well. Kind of like Abby said, I think that it was unfortunate that we gave away the goals. And I say gave away because I don't think that they did too much to earn them. I think it was just kind of our own mistakes. And sometimes we have to take accountability for that. So I actually thought we competed really well. I thought we defended well. I think we did really well on Sophia Smith, and obviously right now I think she's the best player in the league. So defensively, I think we did great. I think going forward, in the final third, we need to get a little cleaner. We got some good chances. We got in the 18. We just need that final ball or a shot on frame, anything to kind of test the keeper, drive our crosses, not float them, things like that. So there's things that we can work on and take away from this game. But defensively, I'm pretty happy with what we did. I thought we made them work tonight.
All right, raise your hand if you have any questions on Zoom. Becky, I assume you have.
Okay, well, I'll go first. In my mind, you performed, or the team in general performed much better under really heavy pressure in terms of connecting passes and everything like that. So that's a real positive I can see to take away from this game. What other positives do you think that you can look at despite the disappointing result and be like, okay, we've actually made progress?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I think defensively we did really well. I think if we don't give them the 2 goals, it's either 0-0 or maybe come out with 3 points. I think we had enough good chances, but we just have to take accountability for that. And that's how we grow. And but like I said, I think that we got ourselves in good areas to score. I think there's, the final pass, the final shot, that things like that we can get better at. But defensively, I thought again it was good, and attack, I thought the attack was good. We just need that final bit.
Use your raise your hand here function on Zoom. Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah, Carson, I asked Abby this, and it feels obvious, but how, I guess, deflating is it when you give up a goal that quickly to start a game and you immediately have to play catch up against the defending league champs at their place?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I'm going to be brutally honest. It's not a fun situation to be in, but I'm actually really proud of the group. Although we gave in that goal right before halftime, that was also deflating. So I think having those 2 kind of quote unquote blows to us, I think that, in the second half, we played really well. I think that we connected a lot of passes. I thought we were dangerous going forward. And again, we kept them to no goals. So despite that early goal and the one right before halftime, which I feel like those 2 are the worst times to get scored on, I thought the team responded well. We came in at halftime, we came together, and I'm proud of the group and the way we came out and performed in the second half. At least that's what we can say going forward, is if there's a positive, we fought.
Yeah, the timing of those 2 goals, does that kind of speak, I guess, to trying to be more consistent and staying composed and poised to make sure you can stay in a game, because all it takes is letting up for, a minute or 2 and they can put one in the back of the net in either of those situations?
Yeah, I mean, it's NWSL. You can get scored on if you're not paying attention for 1 second or if you make one mistake, unfortunately. But especially here in Portland, the fans are wild here. They're a really good crowd. They get the team going. And so, I think just coming together, calming everyone down, saying there's nothing we can do about that goal. We have to fight back or else this could go 5-0. So I think just trying to stay consistent, although, those 2 goals were disappointing, just trying to stay consistent in our play, not panicking, continuing to play out. And I think that we did a really good job with that. I thought that we actually tried to keep playing and we were getting out really well, especially in the second half. And in the first half, to be honest, the first, I'd say like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, we were really doing really well getting out. I thought we were combining really well. I thought, Sav on this left side was doing really well. So I think there's positives to take from the game, but unfortunately those 2 goals are definitely deflating.
Michael, go ahead.
On the 2 goals that Portland scored, they looked really composed in their finishing and the build up to those goals. And it seemed like when Racing was attacking, you just lost a little bit of composure there. Is that something that you think can be fixed, or is that something you just have to learn over time?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just growth. I think that we're a young team. I think our forwards are going to get better and better. But I mean, you look at who scored the goals. I mean, Christine Sinclair, she's one of the best players in the world. I don't know who scored the second one. Morgan Weaver, you know, whether it is Morgan Weaver, whether it's Crystal Dunn, whether it's Sophia Smith, I mean, just those names, they're playing really well right now. And there's a reason that they're the top players. So we just have to stay focused, and especially in our defending third, because they're going to punish you. So, you know, I think that our players will get it. I have faith in our team, and I think we're going to get better and better over time. But, you know, we just have to stay positive and move on. There's nothing we can do about this game.
Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah, you obviously the first loss of the season. You guys have 3 tight draws, and you're kind of you're waiting to get that first win. As someone who's seen a lot of soccer, what do you try to tell some of the younger players when you're still waiting for that and you're dealing with defeat for the first time this year?
Yeah, I mean, just keeping our heads up. You know, I think even showing that in the second half against the top team, it was 0-0. So I think just continuing to take positives away from each game. You know, Angel City was a little disappointing. I think we could have beat them. I think we should have beat them. So, you know, I think that it's just, if we do get up, you know, having the maturity to keep the lead, to do things that we need to do, take it to the corner, keep pressing, you know, keep playing out, keep just being Racing Louisville. So I think just kind of pulling everyone in, knowing that there's so many games to go. This is the first 4 games, and that was our first loss. So taking positives from each game, and knowing that we're going to get better over time.
So congratulations on making 10,000 minutes.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah. So reflecting back on your career, you know, how do you feel where you are now? What do you feel like you've learned over all this time?
Yeah, wow. Good to know. I had no idea. It's been amazing. I feel like I've had, you know, such a great career as far as where I've been, the people I've met, the journeys I've been on. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the league for growing as well. And I think that, you know, I've been on a couple different teams now. I think that's about 4, but just, you know, taking positives away from everywhere I've been, and just continuing to build my career, build my journey, and just, you know, hoping I have a lot of years left in me. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of where I came from, and I just have so many people to thank for it, my parents especially. So I am extremely blessed to be able to play the game I love and get paid doing it. So yeah, it's actually bittersweet. So thank you. Thank you.
And then last for me, you guys, after this extended road trip, heading home, and then you're taking on another tough team, OL-Reign. You've had a really pretty challenging start to the season. What do you think you're going to face there when you go home? What do you think you're going to see from OL-Reign?
I mean, they're again, top team. So top players. I think every position they're incredible in every position. So, you know, just again, taking accountability. We are there. We can play against the top teams. We can be a top team. I have no doubt in my mind about this team, about the girls on this team. We can compete with every single team in this league, and just doing our jobs and focusing on the little things, staying disciplined, and just continuing to be ourselves and what we want to do.
And I mean, as a team, are you able to keep the perspective that in your first 5 games, you're playing top 5 teams? I mean, Angel City, maybe not. I don't know exactly where they've fallen, but, you know, OL-Reign, spirit has been really high all the season. Portland, obviously. Are you able to look and be like, okay, we're actually playing against some of the toughest competition in the league? Like, I know there's parity across the league with every team, but are you going to be able to say, like, okay, this has been a tough start. We've already, like you said, we've only lost 1 game. We can push forward beyond this.
Yeah, absolutely. The NWSL is the best league in the world, in my opinion. Every team's good. You have to show up every single game day. No one's easier really than the others. Everyone's good in this league. Everyone has amazing top players on every team. So we prepare the same way we prepare for any game, any team. It doesn't matter who we're playing, as long as we focus on ourselves, do what we're being asked, and just kind of follow the game plan, follow the script. We're there. We're going to be there. We're going to be competing every single game. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Carson.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I